Thank you for coming. Thank you. Pleasure. When we Om, we connect to the Pranava Om, which is the source vibration. It's a frequency which takes us into Source. And then from that place of Source, information arises. And so, what I'm going to do tonight is share with you some information. I'm going to share with you my truth. And you can see some of my truth here. This came from my connection to that source, that seed vibration from which everything arises, the seed vibration where true creativity comes from, that connection to source. And I'm struggling because I'm losing my voice after teaching 180 yoga classes this semester. I'm trying to pull it together for one more for you guys. And I was motivated to do this for you. And this I call the Truth Serum. And if you just bear with me, I'm going to read for 6 pages. Hopefully it'll keep your attention. And then I'll do a performance. And then hopefully the performance will match the words. So there'll be a connection between the spoken word and the physical embodiment of the action. Truth Serum. I have some special news for you tonight. I'm going to reveal some truth. Not the whole truth, just my truth. And so I'm going to ask you to open your mind so that you can receive my message. And if it resonates with your truth, then it will feel good. If it doesn't resonate, the only thing you've possibly lost is some time and perhaps a little annoyance or disappointment. However, I think the chance that you took to show up here today signifies you're ready to witness my message. My truth is this, that you're not your eyes and what you see, but rather the field of energy that contains your eyes and the objects seen by them. You're not your ears and the things that you've heard about yourself, but rather the field of energy that contains your ears and the sounds they perceive. You're not your nose and the objects which you smell, neither the sweet smells of flowers and good cooking food, nor the foul smells like rotting flesh, but rather you are the field which makes all those smells possible. You're not your mouth, the tastes which cause pleasure, and the tastes which cause disdain. You are the field which makes all those tastes of pleasure and disdain possible. You're not the objects which you touch and their allurement to you, nor are you the desire that chases the allurements to touch and possess. You are the field of energy that contains all of the objects and all of the desires that have ever been or will ever be. Put simply, you are the field of awareness which acts as the backdrop to this play of perception and energy. I have a gift for you tonight, and the gift I'm going to give you is the Truth Serum, which acts as the antidote to your forgetfulness and your conditioned sense of self. I want you to awaken from your hypnosis and remember your true nature, which is emptiness of inherent conditions. I'm going to reveal to you tonight my truth that I am. I am that I am, tit, tat, asi. I am that I am, the empty space of the atom. My discovery of this space and my connection to it has liberated me from suffering and brought emancipation and bliss. And I want to share my experience of this embodiment with you tonight. I call this space Isa, the empty space of the atom. You see, as a scientist, I've used the penetrating lens of consciousness to discover this reality. And this field of reality I call Isa. And it is my true identity, my birthright, and my inheritance. Now, when this field of reality is made stable through practice, and when one has integrated one's identity with this field of perception and energy, one becomes an Isarian. An Isarian is a new human being. A human being that identifies with reality as it actually is. Not the confusion of a conditioned being, but a human being that has attained the penetrating lens of reality all the time. And so to become an Isarian, we must strip away the veils of our old self so that a new awakening can emerge. This comes through identification with the empty space of the atom all the time. As an Isarian, your lens of consciousness penetrates the veils of matter, and you see directly into the reality of the field of emptiness. This requires us to replace faith with reason, to replace dogmatic doctrine with personal experience, and to replace superstition with scientific analysis. This is necessary to evolve our consciousness from the third dimension to the fourth dimension. This field of perception, energy, and reality connects you to everything around you all the time, irrespective of your external circumstances. There is no place where this field is not. This is your connection to Source, and your connection to Source is your path to liberation. Liberation from identifying with the five senses and your hypnotized and conditioned sense of self. To be an Isarian, one is in a state of Isa all the time. Isa transcends the ordinary limitations of language and syntax. Isa is both a noun, I am Isa, and a verb, I am in a state of Isa. Isa transcends both time and space, since it is eternal and infinite. Since it transcends time and space, subject and object become meaningless. The empty space of the atom is